Nationalism seems to be the trend in the West, especially over the last year. There's a lot of talk about assimilation with far-right bigots and even some sellout cultural Muslims and token people of colour demanding that Muslims assimilate or be deported. And you and I are Western Muslims. We're both born in Britain and we know this country and the language through and through, and we're also dedicated to unapologetically practicing Islam. How can Western Muslims keep their Islamic identity intact whilst at the same time coexisting peacefully in the West? And it seems to be a much more difficult thing to do these days.
This distinction between integration and assimilation. I think, alhamdulillah, we've integrated. You've got a Glaswegian accent, I've got a Sheffield accent. We might have the fish and chips on a Friday. We've integrated, alhamdulillah, we're third generation. I support Liverpool. I'm proud in many aspects to be British in that sense. I've got very little connection to Pakistan apart from my blood. I've not been to Pakistan for like 12 years. So I'm more British than I'm Pakistani. Have I assimilated? No, assimilation is where you absorb all the ideals and you lose who you are. The only assimilation we should do is assimilate Islamic values. We accept things which align with Islam. We reject things which don't align with Islam. Islam is cross-cultural. Islam doesn't have a country. You can live anywhere and be a Muslim. As long as this country allows us to wear Nikab and to have our masajid, then we can stay in this country. We are allowed to be integrated Muslims, alhamdulillah. There's Muslims in media, in sports, there's Muslims in all fields of life. And NHS is about 1/3 Muslim, I believe. So alhamdulillah, we've integrated very well. Assimilating British values and ideals, no, we don't bow down to the monarchy. We don't believe in sex before marriage. We don't believe in things which are British values. But we're allowed to have plurality of views in Britain, provided you don't threaten the British way of life. That's one of the things which I do like about Britain. Alhamdulillah, as Muslims, we in fact enrich Britain. We're from a variety of cultures, languages, and races, alhamdulillah. In Sheffield, we've got Somali Muslims, Yemeni brothers, Bengali brothers, alhamdulillah. Big communities. We bring our culture, our vibrancy to the UK, and the indigenous Anglo-Saxon people who have been here for maybe millennia, they benefit from our migration, alhamdulillah.
I definitely agree. We've brought a lot to this country. I mean, I'm 5 generations here. My parents were born here. My great-grandfather came here first. So we've been here a long time as well, and we've really immersed ourselves into Britain. Small-minded and hateful people have no right to tell us where we should live and how we should practice our religion and if we should practice our religion. No one owns the West, and we don't have to prove ourselves to anyone, especially not these useful idiots that have no authority over us and that have been duped into blindly dancing to the tune of political agendas that only really serve the elites that make them.
There needs to be a Muslim presence in every country in the world to spread the message of Islam.
Yes.
There needs to be dawah, 100%. Giving dawah through your actions, through your activism, through your online work. They deserve to know the beauty of Islam. The West needs Muslims. The West needs Islam, not just economically, but spiritually. Otherwise, the West will go into oblivion.